Hello, I'm Ward Snyder. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. Please hit the like button if you like it and do subscribe. We're doing some pickleball videos today with tennis pro and pickleball pro, Brandon Walters. Today we're going to work on the volley. Anything to say, Brand?
Yeah, a little bit. If you've been following our videos, you've seen we've been talking about laying your wrist back, getting on playing the ball, and we're going to do a lot of that with the volleys. Also, it's really important to stay out in front. So the way the volley is going to look is first thing we're going to do is we're going to see how far out in front I am first. But the first thing I'm going to do is the ball comes in on a plane like this. Well, I want to get my paddle face on that plane right away. And then from there, I'm going to stay on that plane and go right back at it. A lot of people in pickleball volley like this, which means they lose control. So if I don't time that just right, I'm not really sure where it's going. And a lot of people do this, so it's behind them, which also means when I'm behind me, I have to hit with my wrist. And I can also get hit, and you don't have any power back here. So we're gonna show you what it looks like, but it's really on plane, then back on plane. Now, the key to power with a volley, because you don't really have to generate a lot of pace with a volley because there's pace coming in. You can return pace. But the key is you punch at the ball. If you notice when I punch, still haven't left the plane of the ball. My paddle face is still there. But that little punch, and here's the real secret. Relax, and then squeeze and pull back. That's where power comes from. That squeeze and pull back, that little rebound effect makes the ball really jump off your paddle. So we'll try a few. Why don't you get one over here? Are you trying to tag me? Now do you see, if you can see where they're going exactly where I'm aiming. Right where my paddle face is going, right where it's going. Has to go there. There's nowhere else it can go. I got my weight behind it, and I don't care how hard you hit, it doesn't bother me at all. Now at an advanced level of pickleball, you'll see topspin volleys. A lot of people volleying from below the net here and don't want to just pop one up, so they're hitting a topspin volley to try and keep their opponent back and try to keep them off balance. Same rules apply. Out here, stay on plane. It's just a little upward motion, but you still stay on plane. So show me little soft ones. Show soft ones here. On plane, ball spinning.
Let me give you a backhand.
I'm hitting forehands right now. So I'm staying on plane. Even the low one, stay on plane. And I can still get some pace on it with some spin, but I'm never at a loss of where I know exactly where it's going. I'm not losing my control at all. I know exactly where it's going because I'm controlling
So your finish,
the aimer.
Brandon, your finish is on plane right out in front, pointed at your target.
Yep, and it never leaves it.
Never leaves it.
I can still swing, but I've still not lost this plane. And this paddle face is still on my target.
Are you still?
So I can also go over there.
Brandon, your little secret about meeting it and almost pulling back.
Punch. Yeah, I did on the
Even
first
on
ones.
on those.
Well, you still squeeze, but you're not pulling back on that because you're coming up. But these higher ones up here, that little squeeze and coming up, you see them jump?
Yeah.
They jump off my paddle. It doesn't. But I'm not swinging to do it. I'm right here. And you stay on it. So for two-handers, it's the same thing. With a one-hander, it's different because you're not laying your back, but you're get on where you're strong, and out in front is where you're strong here. So you have to be strong here. But I can hit it here strong as hard as you want it. So those are forehand volleys. Backhand side, it's pretty much the same concept. You're not laying your wrist back, obviously, as a one-hander, you're not. But as a two-hander, you would, because you're laying the left wrist back instead. Gets you on plane, strong here. So one-hander though, you've got to be, you're turning your wrist the other way, but you're still getting your paddle square to your target and staying on that target. Same thing, out in front is where it's strong, but you can be strong here, and the two-hander would do it just to lay the wrist back, the left wrist back, and do the same thing as the forehand.